unprecedented. Well, you know, if the math checks out, then it checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it would.
Time for Game 4, ladies and gentlemen, here between Liquid and GAIMIN Gladiators. Fogged, can't wait to see how this one plays out. What are your first feelings? Are we going to see Liquid manage to sort of play with the seeming magic of being on the Radiant side here in this Game 4? Do you think GAIMIN Gladiators have what it takes to shut it down and get that championship title?
Let's keep the script going. Radiant should win again so that we get a Game 5 and we're blessed to watch more of this Dota. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think that Liquid, they've got some really cool strats that they've done here, as we saw with the Underlord and the Sven last time. There's so much damage reduction. The Underlord, the Rubick, the Sven, they're going to be able to reduce a ton of damage, but I feel like GAIMIN this time have much better answers. They have a lot of more mixed damage. They don't have these triple scaling cores that just need too many items. They have heroes that can fight early, so let's see how it's going to kill off. And let's see how Quinn's able to do. Queen of Pain picked as a counter matchup versus the Storm Spirit in the lane in particular, but there's definitely a ton of CC. There's so many disables that they've drafted now at this point to deal with this Queen of Pain. Literally everyone has a stun. Rubick lift, CM bite, pit, vortex, Sven stun.
Yeah, I mean, it could become difficult when Quinn's trying to make those sort of aggressive plays in the mid game, and would they have the means to turn up and respond with the Fiend's Gate?
And let's see what type of lane shenanigans happen, because sometimes when you see like a Monkey King versus an Underlord, or these like very hard counters in the lane, we see people dodge lanes and they go for some type of tri lanes or something. Let's see what that's going to be, because Liquid at the moment, it does look like they are going to try for a kill on first blood up top.
Let's see how prepared he is here. Playing careful.
Insania in the tree line. Oh, they got Seleri.
Seleri. Insania's got the setup. They do have the boundless strike trying to hold them back, but Seleri, you can actually juke this? No, you can't. Boxi finishes him with a fade bolt. They'll get what they came for, Liquid.
And now he just goes straight back to bottom, not having to waste the TP or anything. So he can just keep doing this to be able to try to reestablish lane dominance. This is going to be cool stuff to watch. And let's see how this Queen of Pain does overall versus Storm 2, because it was picked as a counter in the lane, but Storm has received some slight changes in this last patch. The Remnant is now pretty large, actually, to be able to hit constantly, but you did lose some damage on early, the first point of that over.
And from what we've seen as well, do you like sort of the way that GAIMIN Gladiators closed their draft up, getting Ace the Centaur?
Unsure. I mean, this hero has also gotten a lot of changes. Hoofstop just lasts very little time now, so I'm not sure if it's actually going to be a buff or a nerf, really. Because also, is he guys going to go Crimson Guard? They also have a lot of mixed damage on the side of Liquid. Not sure. Should be an interesting one. Does let them pick and choose their battles nicely, but there is a ton of disable, as I was saying from before, so they can't just stop people in their tracks on Liquid.
A lot of damage there done by Nisha. Quinn getting hit pretty hard on these early levels. And without doubt, a very volatile mid matchup. High chance for kills.
Yeah, I think every single lane right now has tons of potential. At top, you could definitely see these supports just getting picked off constantly. Same thing for the bottom side. And yeah, in mid, it's going to be this constant back and forth battle between Nisha and Quinn. They're keeping dyracho pretty hardcore harassed up here.
Is prepared with the south, so definitely was ready to take this sort of harassment.
And he's got his boots finished up now too, and once he's got, I believe, what, level 2 Jingu, it does feel a lot nicer than playing with the level 1. Bottom, again, Mikke, and Insania, going at it for tOfu.
And do you feel overall this draft from Liquid around the Sven, is there the potential for it to have that same sort of momentum as they were able to find last time, earlier in the series when they ran Mikke on the Sven?
They have a lot more mixed damage is what I would say. So the Warcry and all these auras won't be as strong for him, but I mean, he could definitely get pretty explosive if they get the stacks for him.
A good stun here.
Aggro onto Ace, the blood grenade.
He's got the stick charges.
One thing about CM currently at the moment, it's a similar thing with Undying, which I feel like people haven't really talked about too much, is the Mango nerf. Because what you saw in the last patch, these CMs, even the Disruptors and Undyings, they would come to lane with what, 8 mangoes. That doesn't exist anymore. So now you do have a little bit of slowdown to be able to just spam and secure lane as a Crystal Maiden. I think Insania now does, after the start of the laning phase, he's going to be bringing those 3 mangoes, so we're likely to see kills down bottom even more so after this. But yeah, definitely something that has impacted some of these more godly lane securers.
That should help. Stupendous!
So far in the mid matchup,
You're doing well.
and kept pretty close, yeah. Quinn with a bit of an edge. Nisha to sort of spend the time to head back, grab that bounty rune. Both supports come across around these water rune spawns. Boxi.
He'll take it. Nice lift play. Him getting first blood is pretty huge when he does do these rune checks because he's got boots already on Rubick versus the Disruptor. Gotcha. We'll be able to get the Jingu stacks built up.
Just have to be careful in these moments when he's on his own.
Ace is about to have Vanguard. Looks like all 3 lanes for gaming. Definitely going to be coming out just slightly ahead here. Nice. I think they have what? 16 denies currently versus, actually maybe more than 20 denies. Steven and tOfu has quite a bit too. That's a lot for 5 minutes. Insania now does have these triple mangoes. Let's see if they can actually try to slow anything down here. I don't think they can. tOfu, unless he makes a mistake, he should survive down here because he always has Shadow Realm. And Ace, he just has Vanguard in a second.
Yeah, he's too tanky.
Unless they kill him like right here before he finishes.
And up top,
Boxi.
Seleri and dyracho very much showing that they're not afraid to fight.
It's level 2 on this Thunderstrike, only level 1 glimpse. Oh, that's awkward.
Trying to at least get that Jingu built up. Not quite able to get in for that fourth hit.
He could be in some trouble here now too. Firestone puts this Fade Bolt.
And how are they doing on the regen in this lane? So dyracho is completely okay. They've still got okay, that was the last tango.
Last one, yeah. Zai. He's already got Arcane Boots, so instead of going for down the tanky Vanguard route, he's gone for just pumping up mana to harass this Monkey King out with the Fade Bolt spam plus the Firestorm.
Yeah, I think definitely the more annoying route to go if you want to try and cause issues for dyracho.
I think it's if you have like this hero that's really good at spamming. Like Rubick is probably one of the best. You can do this, and it's pretty cool. As Runes, Quinn with a nice blink, but could.
He's got tOfu.
Okay, he's got tOfu. That could get him killed.
Nisha won't be able to punish this. And grabs the Arcane.
They could look to punish with this too, with the Arcane, with the Sonic Wave available now too. I'm actually astonished we've only had 1 kill with these type of side lanes.
I mean, interesting to see as well. Nisha, he had a decent amount of mana HP, but he's going to opt to go for the reset. Goes all the way back to the base.
What if he's going to maybe make a move? Interesting. Boxi.
End the buy on the strike. tOfu also heading over to help out. Telekinesis is there though. Boxi able to break away. They'll turn towards Zai instead. A good deep glimpse back as Zai pretty far away from any potential backup now. As GAIMIN Gladiators, they'll take him out.
Good TP.
So much.
tOfu at the ready. And Nisha, I guess they made the call. Nisha, don't leave mid. Like, he could have maybe TP'd and got some type of counter gank going there, but really wanted to go back to the mid lane.
And I think, yeah, even though he had a decent amount of HP and mana, I think it was the case that the Arcane Rune was popped, and he didn't want to head over and get immediately Sonic Waved.
Yeah, so Quinn could just, if he makes a rotation top, Quinn just makes the match rotation and potentially could just kill him and then ruin the Storms game entirely. Wisdom Room, Boxi will claim the first one, second one still being on the right side of the map. I thought Insania was going to make the long route to it, but maybe a bit scared. As yeah, Ace Vanguard is done, and we'll see Zai. His is going to be a bit slower because he did go for those Arcane Boots. So he is definitely susceptible of dying up here to any rotations.
Yeah, absolutely. And whilst, yeah, Ace, he's probably not going to die. Not going to be the lane that...
Good catch. dyracho off guard. Insania's here.
Telekinesis into the Frostbite. Not a lot to be done. Good setup here from the supports. And now they can start getting some pressure onto this tier 1 tower. Definitely going to have to bring further backup if they want to try and enable that area for dyracho to continue to farm in. It's not easy.
Mid lane, both supports are set up here. Nisha's ready. Has to use all his mana though, and that will secure the rune for Quinn. Once down bottom, it's a good one. It's a DD.
Dire's top tower.
Got to watch out for the gank potential now from the Quap.
Middle tower is under
Pretty
attack.
different from what we've seen in a lot of these other games. We've been seeing a little bit of rune checking from a lot of these sides, but this time, because it's a Queen of Pain versus Storm, I think that's why they're emphasizing so much on establishing these power runes to get picked up by one of the sides.
Yeah, that's definitely working out for GAIMIN Gladiators. It's going to be a bit of a slower start for Nisha.
Ace is going to be big boy though. Looking forward to see how strong a Crimson Guard on a Centaur is going to be. One of the highest strength gain heroes in the game.
And dyracho He's going to get aggressive onto Insania. Zio set down the Fiend's Gate.
He's calling for help.
If he's going to get the backup, he is. They head in. Now be the glimpse onto Nisha. He'll take him straight back towards the mid lane, and he'll give a chance to break away from them. Quinn gets aggressive, looks towards Boxi. Nisha, he's able to get back in the Fiend's Gate, comes across again, and with the backup of Mickey and that God strength, Quinn, he gets taken out.
And now also Seleri.
Radiant's
Oh, they brought the numbers. The glimpse comes out, but Storm still had Fiend's Gate, so he just clicks right
he was
through it
straight
again.
back in again.
And Mickey even joining the fray. He's like, all right, I can just leave this bottom lane now, come towards my friends. I have Ancient stacks. So it's actually a really efficient TP for Mickey, because he, I believe, had a double stack on the left side. Cool moves. And now they have this matchup. This matchup's way better for Zai, I would say, overall, because percent damage he's versus this this Centaur. Boxi waiting in the wings, too. And they're bringing the CM, too.
They want to see if they can take down Ace. I mean, he's at about half HP right now.
They have a lot of damage with Zai.
Trying to block him off.
Big pull.
He's a bit too fast.
Okay.
They can't continue to keep him locked down as Ace gets out.
Nice pig pole usage. Phase and then into pig pole, so he gets that extra movement speed as well, too, to get away. Power rune. This time Liquid's going to set up for it for Nisha. Is it going to spawn here?
Attack.
It will, and it's a regen. Oh, my.
Might find Seleri here. Glimpse back Insania, but not before Insania is able to get his spells off.
That was quite a lot of damage between the two. I mean, it's the max frostbite, of course, but my goodness.
Getting a bit of a lead now, Liquid.
Support's high level. Level 6 on this Crystal Maiden now already. How are the supports doing on the side of gaming? They're quite a bit under-leveled.
Insania, he's got the ult. They want to set something up here, and he does. Right into the ult. Side screen's getting over. Ace will pop the Stampede. He hit the Hoostomp off. The Stampede comes to an end. He'll put the pig pole over the Frostbite's back up. He's gone.
It's playing fast.
See what they can get here if they return back into the Fiend's Gate, and they want to try and make a play top as well. dyracho, he's got to be careful. Liquid turning up in the numbers. Nisha, he's thinking about going for it, but dyracho's already out into the trees.
Nicely done. Breaks the regen as well. 6-1 at the moment. Liquid setting that tempo.
I mean, Quinn's heading over. Yeah, Quinn really wants to get some action going. He's got the Sonic Wave, yet to be able to sort of make that early rotation that he hoped for as a Queen of Pain. They want to try and find something, GAIMIN.
Boxi's waiting in the wings. He has to be careful of how he blinks.
Over here!
Dire's top
Tower gone. Still struggling to sort of find a chance to jump here, GAIMIN.
They don't. tOfu's still not 6. I don't know. Quinn's like, this doesn't look great. Zai, maybe now.
They're thinking about it. They're going to try for Zai. Nisha is it. Lay down the Wukong's command. Nisha, he's just going to go straight over towards. The stun. It's out to dyracho. Make it charge it forward. They'll push him back with the Sonic Wave, but dyracho, he'll get taken out. And Liquid, they lose nothing. Again, another attempt from GAIMIN Gladiators to fight, but it's just not working out for them.
I mean, they go for Zai again. He's just tanky. He has Vanguard. He's got Atrophy Aura. Glimpse will push him up back up there, but Quinn now 2 times the Sonic Wave, getting him nothing. And dyracho, he is definitely struggling. He's going for Midas.
He's got it done at least. So ready to start making that comeback. Play for the recovery gold, recovery farm.
He's quite far behind Mickey right now, and Mickey's making really clean rotations.
And we saw sort of how strong Liquid were able to get last time round when they were able to build up around a Sven that had a solid start.
Yep.
It could start speeding up pretty fast.
Quinn, it's 2 times without Sonic Wave getting a kill. Now maybe he can get Insania. Frostbite's at the ready.
TPs are coming in. And Insania's going to be able to pop the ult. Quinn, he wants to stick around for the kill.
Quinn?
And he's going to get denied.
Oh my god.
Nisha's in with a deny. Quinn's not even going to get that kill.
Is under attack.
As now Ace and Quinn, they've got to be careful. I mean, Nisha's still got plenty of mana to play with. And Mickey's coming in from the side. They can turn on this jump forward. Vortex is there. Mickey, can he get the stun off in time? He'll go for the support kill. Turns towards Seleri with the stun. Nisha's still with mana to play with. Jones forward, looking for Quinn. Quinn pops the fairy fire. Whoostop catches onto Nisha, but the glimpse ends up sort of saving him in this sort of situation. They're looking for Mickey. They've got him caught with the cursed crowd.
They have the damage.
They don't. Mickey's got the stun back up. And further backups coming in for Liquid. GAIMIN Gladiators. They just cannot find the kills here as much as they try.
How did everyone just get out there? Nisha loses courier, Insania gets denied, but everybody else just survives. Right. I think someone initially canceled their TP on the side of Liquid. Maybe it was Zai. I think he started TPing and then canceled it because I don't think he thought that gaming was going to continue there. All right, that was a little bit weird, but... GAIMIN will survive at least on Quinn.
Sure, but
No
he's
kill.
desperate for kills, and that one chance nearly being able to get it on Insania's CM getting denied away from him.
And we already mentioned how many disables there are for this Quap too. If he's not able to get off the ground, it would be problematic into the mid game.
It's already falling down to the bottom of the cores right now, Quinn. Slow start.
He'll say space made for dyracho. And dyracho, I mean, he's queuing up the full farmer build. He's got Battle Fury queued up as well.
I mean, it's a beauty. It's a beauty to behold here, Midas Battle Fury.
Was it? Someone canceled it. Okay. Thank you very much, Replay. I did
nice
not
stuff.
see that. Thank you.
Thank you, production.
As I saw him TPing in, and I was like, I think he would have gotten a kill if he finished the TP because Insania gets the bite off on Quap. But very nice. Thank you.
I mean, Midas Battle, it does win games.
I mean, this is a farming meta, but this is also a mobility kind of meta too. And really at the moment, Liquid making the hot moves. And is he going to be able to match the pace of a Sven as well too, who just has that built in? We'll have to see. Insania, they're looking to surround him again.
Quinn, he really wants to kill this Crystal Maiden. But again, Insania is able to get the ult off. This time round, I know he's still alive, finally gets taken down. But it's going to cost the efforts of the life of tOfu for the effort he gives him for that. And they're straight back up to the top of the Fiend's Gate. Is anybody else up here that they can look to try and make a move on as well? dyracho is around.
He has to be careful.
They're hunting for him.
Oh.
Tree to see him.
He gets it.
They cut the tree. dyracho, he's going down as well. Double kill for Nisha. Liquid continue to stay fast with their moves across the map.
Nisha's just getting these successful rotations, and the Queen of Pain is not. And now Boxi, he has a very good spell stolen as well to move across the map. He's got that Primal Spring. Wisdom runes to spawn. Boxi's gonna be able to claim it. Bottom, still trying to persist and push forward for this tower and to kill the CM, but the reactions are coming in.
And he wants to go again. And he's got Sonic Wave back up here.
They have the Glimpse Static Storm.
Okay, chance. Good two-man stun onto the supports. Boxi up in the trees, setting things up. He gets the lift up onto Quinn. Quinn blink off in time. Nothing else to catch him right now. Boxi's going to lead him with a Primal Spring straight over towards Seleri. Jumps towards the back line. The fear, it comes up in time to push back both A.K.A and Zai.
Stolen Glimpse.
But the fade ball from Boxi takes tOfu down. Seleri in trouble as he falls incredibly low. dyracho will turn with the Wukong Saman. Sonic Wave as well onto Zai and Insania. Insania falling low. Jump fall for Quinn in an effort to finish off Insania, but Insania's able to get the frost going. A.K.A comes in with the stun. Quinn goes down. dyracho will be able to jump over to finish off Insania, but they've lost 3. They're going to lose 4. A.K.A cleans up 8, and maybe even dyracho's in trouble as well. Nisha with his last bit of mana pulls back dyracho with a vortex. They're going to get the team wipe. Triple kill for A.K.A.
Holy
I mean,
crap.
they keep going completely in on Insania. And it's not paying off for them, Fog. They just lost everything for it.
They literally lost all 5 heroes. Yeah. Boxi just jumps into them. Quinn, he jumps in, but it's reckless. It's into the Insania. Max Frostbite. There's so much catch. There's too much stun for this Queen.
Illusion.
They are getting way too much out of the map right now. It's 14-3, 7K lead. A.K.A, he is a monster. He's showing up to every single one of the fights, too. Level 13 already. I mean, look at the way they danced around the fight beautifully.
I mean, this already looked like it was getting into a bit of a rocky situation for GAIMIN Gladiators. Great chase forward aggressively from Boxi, just allowing A.K.A to follow up. It's a good attempt with the fear to push them back. And then Insania, he just ends up sort of baiting Quinn in.
And Zai, he has mech already. So they go for this play, and the mech actually heals up Insania to be able to survive.
Quinn nearly goes down again.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Able to blink out in time. The pressure's coming in from Liquid onto the Tier 1 tower now. 14-3, 7K lead. Ancient stacks being cleaned up by A.K.A. He's going to have such a fast timing again here on this BKB after the Mask of Madness Echo Saber Blink build-up. Same build-up as he went for last game when he played the Sven.
They're so damn strong. With the way that they're moving around and the way they now have that aura, the mech we saw come into play from Zai. I mean, I'm seeing Ace. He's got Heart queued up, by the way. So he's just going down like a Reaver route. So that means initiation is going to be lackluster from the side of GAIMIN as well. This looks difficult for them to recover at this point with this lead. Zai is there.
They're going to go for Ace.
This is going to be too strong.
See if Ace can do enough damage. We'll get the Stampede off. Who's Stump as well.
All right, he'll get
We'll
away.
save him.
And Nisha's massive, though. Assange already finished.
This'll come in handy.
Boxi, too. I mean, Boxi has Blink. My God. dyracho, I mean, I feel like for him, I don't think he wants to show up to fights anymore.
No, he's got to farm it up.
He's got to farm this Battle Fury, but
Midas, Battle Fury. How's he doing on the timing? Still needs the cornucopia and the recipe.
He's still far. About 1,200 away. And Insania? No way. No way. How much XP? Did he just get almost 2 levels for this kill?
I think he might have, right? I mean, it was Ace. And
God.
Ace top net worth and probably also close to sort of top level for the team on Gaming Gladiators.
He got like a
Dire's
level and
bottom
change.
tower is under attack.
A level and a half almost.
Something about these Crystal Maidens. They cause issues for Gaming Gladiators' cause.
I mean, the low spell
Dire's
cooldowns are
bottom
definitely
tower
coming
is
into play there with those drawn out. 10k lead, 18 minutes. Okay.
I mean, BKB's pretty much done on Mickey.
Quinn needs to get a
Dire's bottom tower
needs to get a
is under
Sonic Wave kill. Needs to get some type of successful rotation. But who do they kill? Even the supports are too tanky, it seems. They need to get a good connection with all their ults.
They'll go for Insania.
It's got a glimmer already.
Back up there, Fuse Gate's coming in. They're ready to turn up. Liquid to turn this around and get it on the Seleri. The root's there from Zai. Quinn in trouble. Get the blink off just in time.
Can he get away?
They got anything else to say, chase him here? Boxi, blink up in 5 seconds.
Dire's
got
middle
Blink
tower
Scream.
is under attack.
He
Quinn
wants
should be
blood.
fine. Could look to try and burst tOfu. There it is.
He will.
In with the Scream of the Fate Bolt. Another kill for Boxi.
6-0 and 8 on this Rubick.
I am.
Radiant are scanning.
Aggressive ward
Radiant's
placed down
top
from
tower
Boxi to get
is
that
under
jump, and he's
attack.
looking for more.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dyracho needs time, and time is not being given to them.
He's gonna have it finished. Catch him in the root. He's got to be cautious.
Okay, little deep.
Under the tier 2, yeah, it's a little too far for Liquid to push for right now. He's going to be okay, and that's the timing done. So 20. Oh, he's going to get jumped by Boxi. Okay, again, it's just a bit of a tease. He has the stolen Boundless Strike, actually. And in fact, dyracho, he'll stampede out of there. He'll dodge that final tip of the Firestorm with the Mischief, turns with the Boundless Strike. The Fade Bolt from Boxi finishes the job. Getting away with these tier 2 tower dives.
Oh, they're just dancing on them, Owen.
They really are, and that was sort of in a moment where maybe dyracho was going to feel a bit good about himself because he had the minus Battle Fury done, but he immediately gets killed, and it's going to point as well with the minus. It was ready to use. He's out for 30 seconds. His recovery is going to be slowed down even more.
Ace, he's got a heart, but there's percent damage. He goes down as well. The glimmer to help Boxi too.
It's looking rough.
They want more.
Straight in for Seleri. It's going to be another one for Mickey. I've actually put Nisha.
They got clipped.
It's actually going to be Nisha that gets it. But Boxi, he's going to be able to find the catch.
No way.
I mean, this Rubick is out of control.
Holy, out of control, and just no reaction whatsoever, of course, from Boxi.
He's like, he's chilling. He's easy.
Just another day at work. Quinn's like, holy shit,
It's
these
a
guys
rough
are
game.
playing good.
It's a rough game here. Quinn's just not been able to find the flow. It's 0, 3, and 2.
Nothing's worked.
Not able to get his game going as the Queen of Pain this time around.
Literally no rotation has worked for them. It's 3-22, Owen.
See if anything crazy happens here, but the items just continue to fly out. So he obviously just assembled the Echo Saber to get this BKB. Now he's able to get the Echo Saber finished again. He'll go for the same build after that, get the Shadow Blade.
And it feels like at this point they're already out of running out of damage on Gaming massively. And now there's a Crimson Guard also for Zai. They're stealing the Tormentor, they use the Fiend's Gate to grab it, and they can maybe even just reset and go for theirs as well immediately after.
I mean, it's all coming together here for Liquid, and if anything, even faster right this time around with the Sven drop than it did the other game we saw, right?
Everything, I mean,
This is
literally every
It's on another level.
Every move has worked, every counter gank has worked. It's just been literal perfect play. Gaming, they're crumbling. Queen of Pain, Quinn, he's about to be behind the Crystal Maiden. He's about to be the lowest net worth under everybody on the side of Liquid. And they're smoked up, they're looking for more. They still have Glimpse stolen.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This Sven, absolutely massive, level 17. Glimpse, yeah. You gotta run and you gotta hide on the side of Gaming.
Mickey charging in. Jump forward, straight on the Seleri. We'll get pushed back by the Sonic Wave, but there's the snip forward from Nisha as they take out the Disruptor. BKB pop from Mickey. He's going to look towards his next target. He'll go for Ace. They get the push back with the fear on the Nisha, but there's no follow-up damage. Nisha's perfectly fine. Ace in trouble as Mickey stuns back up. Another kill for the Sven.
They might look for more. Quinn, can he run? He can. This could be one where they call it pretty early on, it feels like. dyracho, Battle Fury, Midas, but nowhere near the realms of being able to fight. They can't even kill Nisha when he zips into Static Storm.
I mean, they're just so huge. They're so far ahead right now.
Radiant's
We'll see it again here on the
Beyond that.
replay, just the way that Mickey, he's able to charge in without any sort of care in the world.
Sonic Wave does literally nothing. And they can't even bring down Nisha. Itemization just is definitely a bit bizarre, I would say, but I think Liquid's just playing super fast. They're just giving them no hope.
He's going to overbeat with their preparation. He jumps forward knowing exactly where Quinn's going to blink towards. Mickey a step ahead of Quinn.
They're on fire. The heart build too on Ace. I mean, Quinn, he knows.
He knows.
Like, oof.
I mean, he's playing with one hand now. He's given up.
Yeah.
He knows this one is.
Dire's middle tower.
It looks to be in the bag for Liquid.
Radiant
I don't know
does
what
it
can
again.
happen to turn this around.
Radiant just continues winning. Obviously, I mean, you can't really say it's because of Radiant. It's just because Liquid just playing unbelievably fast and just reacting perfectly.
I mean, from what we're seeing, I mean, what would you want to be taken away from Liquid that maybe wasn't taken away from them this game?
Honestly, Underlord looks so broken. I got it.
I mean, the way some of these teams are using the Fiend's Gate,
It's
right?
the Fiend's Gate. It really is. It's Fiend's Gate, but it's also just damage mitigation. But I think this combo is very clever. The Sven plus the Underlord. Yes, it's mostly just physical damage block, but I mean, that kind of feels like it's enough in a lot of these instances. But it's mostly been because the plays. Because even Boxi, you know, he's just a Rubick, but he's having the most ridiculous Rubick game ever. He's 8-0 and 11. The impact that he's been able to have is just insane.
Yeah, this is wild. And even Insania, right? For all the focus the Gaming Gladiators put on trying to kill this poor old Crystal Maiden, they only got in 3 times, and outside of that 2-3 and 17. dyracho is going to try and get some farm going in the mid lane. We'll pop the Wukong's command. That'll be enough to stop. Well, Nisha for now. I said that. Nisha still zips in aggressively.
He's got Boxi coming.
He knows with his Aegis he's got nothing to fear. Boxi has the control. And dyracho dead again. Another kill for Liquid.
They're too fast. They're on the map. They even killed tOfu top.
This'll come in handy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
tOfu, he's trying to get his own Midas. He's nearly got it.
I don't blame him.
Nearly got it. They have to play for some sort of hope that Liquid dives them aggressively, makes a mistake, because that's the only way they're coming back in on this one. Liquid,
make like 10
22k lead ahead. They're nearly a 1k gold a minute. Ace.
Dire's top tower.
Firestorm. Putting the rift down to bring the Sven.
They're bringing in the backup.
Or the gate down, sorry.
And here it is. Mickey turns up through the Fiend's Gate. Ace is gone. Nisha, he's got his BKB done as well. So even if he does get caught in the likes of a Static Storm, they're not killing him.
Back toward top. Glyph gets popped. Mickey can go back in for it right afterwards. I suppose Shadow Blade now on this Sven, level 19. I think just really clever rotations too, as we've seen. Like, they moved even with the Sven super early on, while in comparison, like dyracho, he was always under the gun. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a Monkey King versus Underlord, but it ends up being like this triple/quad lane that constantly gets brought on top of him. This early game is just too quick.
And they're on the hunt for dyracho.
Mickey wants more.
He knows that they're going to be farming this quote-unquote safe area of the map.
Dire's bottom tower.
And he wants to punish. And he goes. Goodbye, dyracho.
Quinn, can you get away? I mean, Mickey wants blood.
Oh, he's going to look for Seleri in the trees. Won't find him. The Dukes are there. Seleri survives.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Quinn's still around. I mean, Quinn. Link away in time. He's under the ward. Boxi. And they're trying to set things up. They get him in with a harpoon. Mickey drags him back.
30-3. An absolute shellacking. Zai almost has his next aura. They buy a gem. They're just cruising through this one. Gaming now stuck in the base.
And Boxi having the time of his life on the Rubick this game.
really is.
Fantastic performance, coming in exactly when it was needed. Game 4 of the Grand Finals. Liquid, you know, one loss away from losing their chance at the title. And very much now being able to put this series in a position where it looks like we're going to be getting that Game 5.
They really just turned up the heat. Like, look at even the levels. I mean, it's 30-3, but Crystal Maiden's 15, Quinn's 12.
Well, yeah, the lowest level on Liquid, the same as the highest level on Gaming Gladiators.
Unbelievable. All the tier 2s are dead. There's no map. Gaming lost their Tormentor. They lost their Wisdom Runes. They've lost literally everything in this one.
They're going to go for a smoke play.
They just got Ace's Blink Dagger. They feel like they can maybe try to get some type of move out of it here.
They still don't quite have the BKB on dyracho, though, so he won't really want to get involved.
Nor Quinn either.
And this is into the Aegis on Nisha.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lanes are all pushing in, though. So the information's going to be given very soon to Liquid that they potentially are making this move, and 3 of them clustered
It's
together.
such a
on lane.
difficult move to make. It feels like one sort of final effort here from Gaming Gladiators, but they may be the ones to get jumped. Mickey's in on a Quinn. He'll get the stunning wave off, but Seleri taking out a few swipes it from Mickey. Double kill for Nisha. Ace also out of options.
That's got to be it. Pushing on high ground. There's not even a glyph. Yeah, they call
They
it.
call it GG is called Liquid. We'll take this game 4, pushing the series 2-2 now. And folks, we're getting a game 5.
We sure are, and we're blessed with it. This one.